Okay, class. Welcome to Cybersecurity Outhack the Hackers project. We're going to be using Adobe Spark to complete the project that you're going to be presenting for this cybersecurity fair. Before you start getting into Adobe Spark, I would strongly encourage you to go ahead and make sure that you have filled out this planning sheet that is available on Canvas. So hopefully yours is a little bit more filled out than mine. I just started to give you some initial ideas as to kind of what you should have written down. So, of course, you're going to have the names of the students in your group, what it is that you're going to be doing the project, what's your topic. In my case, I chose social engineering, and I'm going to be specifically highlighting phishing emails and what are some ways to detect the emails, what do you do once you get them, ways to avoid kind of giving away your life, your information. What grade are you trying to write this for? I'm targeting a third grade audience, and then you have a few selections that you can make, or a few choices as to how you're going to make this presentation. Are you going to make a website? You're going to make an interactive presentation, like a Nearpod type thing, where the audience can type things in and participate. You're going to make just a brochure, some type of hands-on activity where the students are going to have paper that they're going to be writing things on, or artifacts that they're going to be creating. Or you're going to make a game that they can click on and gain points and learn about things. Or do you have some other idea of a way that you're going to have this presentation for our cybersecurity fair? So make that selection. Then the software that we're going to be highlighting today is, of course, Adobe Spark. And then make a list of things that you're going to highlight and you're going to talk about. So I wrote just three things here. Of course, if I were doing this full project, I would have some more things filled out here. And then what other resources, what resources you use to get that information. There's a bunch of resources on the Canvas page, so hopefully you're able to find some of those. And then if you're working in a group, make sure you assign out and divvy what it is that you want to have everybody do, so that everyone has an assigned role, everyone's involved, and it's not just one person who's doing all the work, like me, because I'm the only person in my group. It's Mr. Twining. And so I'm making the brochure. So, how are we going to get logged on? Now, the good news is if you are in seventh grade and above in Utah, you should have free access to all of Adobe's wonderful products because of negotiations with the legislature and the Adobe and the Utah State Board of Education. Everybody should have access. So the easiest way to get on would be to log on with your school account. If you have a personal account and you have a subscription to Adobe products, you can log on with your Google account or your Adobe ID or something else like that. So we click on log on with the school account, and then you're going to use your school email to be able to access those. If you are indeed in Granite School District, make sure you put Granite Schools and not Granite SD for your email, because Granite SD is for Google stuff, and Granite Schools is for Adobe and Microsoft stuff. Same password for both, and same kind of username at the beginning. It's just a difference here in Granite Schools or Granite SD. So we're going to go ahead and click log on. And then it might take you to a log on page where you have to actually type it again and type in your password. But if you're already logged in like me, then it takes you automatically here to this Adobe Spark page. So now you've got to make the decision, which hopefully you already did with your planning sheet. What am I going to create? We've got a web page you can make. You've got a presentation. You've got different templates you can look at. You can make a collage. So I selected that I was going to do a brochure. So none of these options are really screaming at me, hey, this is a brochure. So let's click on view all and see if I can find brochure. Actually, this is just a bunch of other templates to be able to look at. You can search the templates as well. So I'm just say click on brochure. So here we go. We got a bunch of different brochures that I can choose from. These are kind of trifold brochures that you can look at. So let's do a brochure, and we're gonna put like a computer in here. So I mean, this one looks kind of like cybersecurity here with the background. And of course, all these brochures you can completely customize and put your own stuff in. Oh, here we go. Computer class. Perfect. Code of conduct. This is great. Okay, so we're going to click on this one. And so once you've picked your template, then you've got to go in and you've got to customize everything about it. You can change your images, you can change the font, you can change the colors, you can do lots of other stuff. So we're going to put here, instead of computer class, we're going to say social engineering. And then we're going to say be code of conduct for say beware of the ish. Okay. And so then on each of these, we're going to put like our different rules. So in my case, I put on here, um, if phishing emails seem to be a reliable source, go to the website instead of clicking on the links in the email. So for this one that it says, don't do it, it's going to say, do not click on email links, right? And then surf safely and responsibly, we're going to say uh, double check sender information. Okay, because we want to make sure the sender is actually a reliable source. Usually, if it's a bunch of garbled characters and it says it's from Amazon, but when you look at the actual address, it's not from Amazon. It's from some other scammer, something or another. So you would go through, make your template, make your brochure here, complete the template. Edit the images. So let's say I don't like this image. I want to change that icon. I can click replace icon. I've got happy computer monitor. Maybe I don't want a happy computer monitor. Maybe I want a sad computer monitor. So let's see. We have an option there. So yeah, we got tons of other options. Now this is Adobe, and they've got millions of different files that you can use, and we don't have to worry about copyright here because they're available through Adobe, and we're using Adobe products, so we can use all kinds of wonderful stuff that they have. So I could change this to be this little check mark guy instead, or a little cursor guy instead. So lots of different options available to you. You can insert new things. You can change what's already there. You can add on if you want to change the size of this. You've got the resize here. You've got the design here that you can change your kind of variations. So Adobe Spark, the reason I love Adobe Spark is you can get a high quality project with very little effort because a lot of the designing aspects have already been done for you by Adobe when they put this together. So you just provide the text and you search for the images that you want, and you get it to look the way that you want. And so then, when you're done and you're ready to save this, now this obviously is not ready to be finished. I would need to put some more work and effort into this. In fact, just having a plain brochure is going to be kind of dull if we think about it when we put together everything. And we have this cybersecurity fair, and you've got these different booths with interactive things. This is an example of students who kind of put this together. This is a website example. So, outsmart the pirates, don't walk the plank. they've got these images. Their school was their mascot is the Pirates, I believe. Oh, hold on, it is. Oh, they're the Grizzlies down here, the Timberline Grizzlies. So anyway, they've got some images. They've got text here. It talks about keeping your stuff safe, not taking pictures of you with your personal information and posting on the web for everyone to see. Nice sketchy hacker here. Be careful. Making sure your passwords are secure. And then they even included a video here. So this is an example of a website that that these students put together. So whatever it is that you decide to do, make it fairly extensive, fairly interesting for people to be able to come and learn about cybersecurity. Then once you're done, you can go ahead and hit share. And when you publish this, then it's going to give you a website that you can then give this link to. Oh, maybe not. Should be able to. Oh, maybe I have to click on it. Oh, here we go. Creating link. It's taking a second. So it's publishing, it's creating this link for me. And that then is what I'm going to turn into Canvas as my final project and final presentation. Obviously, you're going to save this. You're going to show it to some peers. You're going to present it to some other people, and hopefully along the way, make some changes, make it better. But then once everything is finished, it's just as simple as clicking on share and then making the link. If you want to download it so that you can save the actual physical file with your documents, your portfolio, you can do that as well. You can even upload that file to Canvas if that's the route that you'd like to go, or just like I said, go ahead and click publish, and then maybe eventually this will create the link so I can show it to you. It's been thinking for a while. We're going to pause our recording here so you don't have to endure this whole thing. I'll come back. Okay, we're back. So I got the link. So I hit link, did publish. Actually, I reloaded the page and then click copy. And so then this then is what you're going to submit into Canvas for the final project. And then you look on your public options, publish options, and I believe that everything should be public. Because if you set this up when you create your document as a private document, then I, as the teacher, and anyone else who wants to go and view it won't be able to see it. So you're going to need to make sure that that's set up with your account. And so then that's kind of it. That's Adobe Spark in a nutshell. Pretty easy to be able to just click on things and change the design, resize, change the colors, change the photos, and yeah, it should be fun. Good luck, and hopefully this is helpful.